Skewer. Yeah. And what do we do first? This moron. Look at our sad party. And even Sid took a lot of damage. Let's go to Shura. Yeah, so our plan was to not do Wutai, because all you get really is MP absorb, or HP absorb. I forget which one. And you have to fight Raps, and then Yuffie gives you your materia back, which could screw up your HP count. At this point, I think we've taken enough damage to where it's not really gonna, but then I realized that we could skip the Turks if we do Wutai. And now I'm thinking we should do Wutai. Because I think we can grab a right arm and it either one-shots or almost one-shots Raps. No, he has 6,000 HP. Water does normal damage to him even though he's flying. That's interesting. Wait, what? Is this accurate? It says that Earth also does regular damage to Raps. That can't be right. I don't think this is accurate. I could just throw dragon scales if water works. But I don't know if I trust. I don't know if I trust that water works. I might need to check for myself. I don't trust the wiki. If we could just throw dragon scales to kill Raps, then we don't have to worry about the Turk fight. And then there's a question of whether or not we do the Galnica Turk fight, which I think we should. For the Zydric. Cloud needs the Zydric for the final boss gauntlet. And even then he's in trouble. What I'm concerned about right now is damage. I think we need... I mean, especially because we're so low level, but we need damage. We need damage big time. We desperately need damage. And we can't go get Quadra Magic without doing Chocobos. But Chocobos are an issue because we need money to race. And we have to, like, steal nuts and stuff. Sleep works about as well. Sleep and poison. Yeah, we still have to talk about train mission and Ultima and stuff too. It's a lot to think about. I don't think I want to do the no racing method. I feel like that's bordering on a glitch. I mean, I would say it's more of an exploit, but you're definitely supposed to race Chocobos to raise their level and then made them, so like, yeah. But that's fine, we can do Chocobo races. We could even maybe get a lucky enemy away or hero drink. Oh yeah, don't you have to reset? You have to reset for that too, don't you? So actually we can't do it. That's a good point. No, resetting is against the rules. The only reason I'm allowing myself to save and load a save is because I can't do this all in one run. I have 3 children. I can't stream for 24 hours straight. But I'm only allowing myself the one load when it's time to start playing again. Other than that, no saving, no loading, not even for like RNG or anything. Like, if I had the ability to sit here for 40 hours straight and do it all in one run, I would. I just don't have that ability, so... Yeah, I'm only allowing myself to load once. The only reason I'm saving throughout is in case the power goes out. Which, fortunately, has not happened yet. Okay. Well... I suppose we go get Yuffie. Step 1. Oh god, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Well, wait, isn't there... If you race enough, don't you get a guaranteed? I thought if you race enough, you get a guaranteed, not gold chocobo, but you get a guaranteed like black or green or blue, right? Or no? I'm gonna have to look up chocobo breeding stuff. I don't know how... I mean, it's pretty high chance. We might miss it like once. Well, if we're not getting... Wait, what do we need for... Don't we just need a green chocobo? We need a green chocobo for Quadra. Mime needs a black? Or is that HP MP? I think Mime needs a black. No? Wait, it's blue for Quadra? Green for Mime. Okay. Yeah. Well then, yeah, we just need a green and a blue. Those are easy. Chocobo racing is going to take some time, though, and I don't want to take too much time because there's still the chance that we bonk into carry armor and the whole run's dead. So I don't know. It's a risk-reward kind of thing. But I feel like we really need Quadra Magic because we just don't have much damage. If we do Materia Quest, we're going to get Bahamut 0 at least, but we have like no damage for carry armor. Well, we can do all the chocobo stuff without Cloud, so it's not too scary. Normally I would do the strat where we throw the Dragon Fang and then leave the arms alone. But that gives it like a 1 in 128 chance of grabbing or something. It is stupid as it sounds. I can't take that risk. Like, he will 100% grab Cloud if I let him. So I think we need to just massacre the arms as quick as possible. So that if Cloud gets caught, we can kill the arms before Cloud dies. I mean, yeah, he can also just double Lapis and we're freaking dead. So it's just so many things that can go wrong. So many things that can go wrong. Do we just make Tifa a punch fest? Barret can still tank. Sid's kind of chilling. Sid's kind of chilling like a villain over here. Barret's just emergency button. If things go sour, he drops a Neo Bahamut. You can have Elemental Lightning, I guess. Actually, we should probably get ribbons. Where's my other ribbon? Okay, you already got a bolt armlet. So I'll give you ice protection instead. I don't know what else. He's robbing a dead cat. And Robin. I gave him that. Alright, Tifa's living up to her name as a knife. She is looking to drop some big damage. Okay. By the way, thank you for the Prime Zmorks. Not that it would ever actually happen, but we cannot let Yuffie run away. It soft locks the game. Nice damage. Nice high wind music. Also going splashy. Ah, crap. I don't actually know. I have to think about this because I don't know the Tifa prompts. I forgot these are different. Okay, we got it. They're not that different. Alright, what's Yuffie's name? I don't know how many more utensils exist. Most are tools at this point. Chopsticks are the only utensil I can think of left, but I'm not naming her chopsticks. Butter knife? Is there enough room for butter knife? No. Spork we still have, or still used already. Is a whisk a utensil? You don't eat with a whisk. You whisk with a whisk. It's gotta be something you eat with or move food around with when it's done. It's a cooking utensil, okay. I mean, yeah. But I'm thinking eating utensil. All of them thus far have been eating utensils. Toothpick? Finger? If anyone's going to be finger, it's going to be Vincent. I think you should be toothpick. And Vincent should be finger. Also, it just barely fits. It's meant to be. It could be. You could pick up meat with a toothpick. If a skewer is a utensil, then toothpick's a utensil. Just a smaller skewer, as mentioned earlier. All right. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, if you actually wait long enough for Yuffie to run away on the PC version, it kills the game. It actually hard locks the game as soon as you get into a fight. But you have to wait a very long time for that to happen. She takes like 12 turns to run away or something crazy. Okay, so do we do Wu-Tai now? I feel like we should at least do Lost Number, so Tifa loses a bit more HP. Is a straw a utensil? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. Are we going to do Chocobo Racing, though? Because if we're going to do Chocobo Racing, might as well do that before Lost Number. I need to ask my wife. I am perfectly aware of what a whisk is. We were doing eating utensils. They're all eating utensils. A whisk is not an eating utensil. When's the last time you ate something with a whisk? Don't answer that, because if you tell me a date, I'm going to be worried for your future. You gotta lick the whisk, though, when you're making, like, cake or cookie dough. That's true. I just don't know. I don't know if I want to do. I don't know if I want to go down the path of Chocobo Racing. But I think we gotta. But we're probably gonna need more money. I just think carry armor is going to be so tough. Carry armor is going to be so tough without Quadra Magic, and even with Quadra Magic. If I get an extra hero drink while racing, I might throw it on Cloud during the carry armor fight. To be honest, we're not getting knights. Knights would be dumb, and also getting a gold chocobo would be a disaster. think we only need 2 stables, right? Well, I guess maybe 3. I gotta go make money. I don't mind doing this money farming now that Cloud's gone. Can even do some big XP grinding, but Cloud's gonna miss out on it. No, you can't, Data. It's not how it works. It only moves the maximums. Okay, what's the plan? Do I even worry about protecting Barrett? I think Tifa's maybe more important. But I need her for damage. So I guess I just give Sid Elemental Earth. I feel like I'm missing something here. Maybe not. Do I have steel? Yep. How are you feeling for health remaining? I think I have at least another 30, 40 years. Oh, you mean the characters? Cloud's alright. I'm worried about the others. Quite worried about the others. You know, our frog's on. I was gonna attack with Tifa, but I guess... Well, I guess we wait till he's about to wake up. Or he wakes up, and then we use Death Blow and another sleep. Nice. Do dragon scales work on carry armor? I forget. I think they do. We're getting a lot of things, but mostly money. We need money for chocobo farming. Farming is such a weird... It feels so weird. The farming isn't supposed to be intense. But every bit matters, so even the farming is like, gotta lock in. This is a goated challenge. It makes even the farming fun. Would there be a better way to make money? I don't think so. There's definitely some gil we can sell. I might sell some gil. Materia. But I wanted to do a little XP AP farming anyway, so start with this. I might sell some materia. Shut up. Ooh, finally got slow. Which we haven't used all game and probably don't really need anymore, but here we are. Should probably put on some double stuff, but I want the good armor, I guess. I should remove that. Remove these, put on double, and level up some all materias. So maybe I can sell them. Actually, would be even better is like sense or something. Useless. Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. Makes me happy every time I look over there and see it. Sadness gives you 30% damage reduction base, like, on top of everything. And has very little downside in this mod because all it does is make your limit bar go up slower and we're not using limits anyways. So it's just 30% damage reduction for free. Oh, supposed to be using bio. Did I remove bio? I removed bio. There you go. Let's just run. We got the dragon scales. I removed bio from both of them, not realizing. I thought one of them still had it. Yeah, sadness is broken. It's way too good for the downside being barely anything. Limits are strong, but the positive outweighs the negative tenfold. Now, over the course of the entire game, you could make the argument that, like, having Fury gets you more limit unlocks. Really depends on what you're doing. If you're doing some kind of playthrough where you're not going to grind a lot, Fury can be nice to make sure you still get your limits. And Fury has its own big benefits, mostly on Aerith. Aerith becomes a complete monster with Fury. You give Aerith Fury, and Healing Wind suddenly makes your entire team indestructible. Or you can give her Fury Brand, give her Fury, and then she gives everyone else limits. You can set... so, like, level 4 limit breaks take way longer to build than level 1 limit breaks. Braver takes, like, a very small percentage, whereas Omni Slash takes almost your entire health bar. But what you can do is you can have, like, Cloud with Omni Slash, and Sid with High Wind, and then Aerith with Healing Wind, or with Fury Brand. And Fury Brand takes way less to level up, or to get, than Omni Slash and High Wind. So you can give her Fury, give her cover, have her cover a few attacks, use Fury Brand, and then you get a free High Wind and Omni Slash. Yeah, we need to be careful of Tifa's HP. It's getting close. So yeah, Fury in its own right is very strong. The worst thing about Fury is that you can't be in Fury and Sadness at the same time. That's the biggest downside of Fury. So it takes away Sadness. Yo, good to see you, Lazy. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it, man. Glad you could make it. Be really nice if you didn't cover up the sleep thing with your body. Ouch. I'm thinking we do this until Tifa gets to around 7s, and then we throw a Molotov on her to save her from lucky 7s. Do I have a Molotov? I used all my Molotovs, I gotta go buy one. We throw a Molotov on her to save her from lucky 7s, and then we go see how much money we have. Can we buy grenades at this point? I guess we could go like all the way into Midgar, but I don't know if I can get the key. Someone said you can only get the key with Cloud, and I think they might be right. Junon lower probably has grenades, yeah. That's right. Molotov is safer, does more damage. Whoa, I forgot this guy gets different items. Is the Spiral Shuriken like... Holy crap. This guy's got the goods. Well, he has S-Mines, which do too much damage. Yeah, Coral might still have Molotovs. Can we land close to Coral so that I don't get into a Joker fight? Limits are allowed, but because of the way limits work, they build too slowly. Limits are based on the percentage of HP you lose. So because we have 9,999 HP, it takes all the way till we have about 3,000 HP left to get one limit. So they're not banned, but we can't really use them. If we're lucky, we'll get like one Braver. And we've used one Sled Fang, and we used one Big Shot. They weren't useless. I did get 1,000 damage Sled Fang out of my single Sled Fang. Hey, how's it going, Slog? What do you think a run would look like if you allow skip glitches? It wouldn't actually be too much different. Wouldn't be too much different. I don't know what you're talking about. I sorted my inventory multiple times this run. Like, if you did disc 1 skip, it'd be quite the massive... well... You know, I really don't know. I think disc 1 skip would be very worth it. But I'd have to do it to be sure. But I think disc 1 skip would be extremely worth it. Genova life would be a massive problem. You'd give one character a water ring and the other two would probably go from 9,000 HP to 0. But you're skipping like half the game. You're skipping like half. I mean, Cloud would be at max health. Cloud would be at like 8,000 HP coming out of, like, coming into disc 2. So I guess for Cloud it would be much better, but you'd lose like 2 characters in the process. So I guess the question is, are you willing to sacrifice 2 characters for Cloud? And I think I would be. Given we're near the end of the game and I still have a full health Yuffie and Vincent, I think I could give up 2 characters for more Cloud health and it would be a net positive. And you get to keep Aerith, which obviously your limit breaks are useless, but limit breaks are useless anyways. Aerith isn't the best character late game, especially if she can't use her limits. She's great if you can use her limits. Without her limits, her weapons fall off terribly and her stats fall off pretty terribly because she's not supposed to be there. But she still gets a very good magic stat, very good MP stat, which MP stat doesn't matter, but good magic stat. Princess Guard is still pretty decent. You could use Peerless, which could be crazy. Well, no, because you can't get to that limit, though. Is one of the Peerless limits, I think, is from kills, right? You can maybe try to grind kills with Aerith and get up to the Peerless limits. But then, again, you'd only get 1 if you're lucky. You have to use it at the right time. Save it for safer. How sick would that be, man? Imagine we set up a scenario where we do disc 1 skip to save Aerith, and then we grind kills with Aerith to get one of her Peerless limits, and then we save or limit through the entire game. So it's save for Sephiroth right before Supernova. We hit the Peerless. That gives us an extra phase. Well, if we're allowing skips, then we kind of have to allow glitches, because you have to use glitches to do the skips, like this one skip. So we could actually do the glitch that fixes Cait Sith. And then we'd have Cait Sith. But if we didn't do that, then yeah, we'd lose Cait Sith as well. And we'd also lose Yuffie unless we do the glitch to get Yuffie. That would be a nuts run. Necrosis, where you do disc 1 skip. So you lose... lose Cait Sith, you lose Yuffie, lose 2 characters to Genova Life. I need Tifa to take 1 more hit. I'm not confident throwing a Molotov on her yet. It should do like 300 damage, but I don't know. We have Sadness too. I don't know if that affects it. I don't think it does, but I don't really want to chance it. What if Sadness makes the Molotov do less damage? We got the steal, right? Yeah, you'd actually have to... You would have to get enough kills to earn the Peerless limit, but not take enough damage so that when you change her limit level and it resets to 0, she still has enough HP to get it. That would be an entire game's worth of, like, science in order to just get that 1 limit break off. Stupid darkness. Sid would also be level 1. Level 1 isn't that terrible, though. Because you can very quickly get back up to speed. If we have access to wrong warping, we could just warp to the end of the game after Midgar. You see you losers. Nice first try. No, you need the debug room. I think you can... No. No, I think you have to use the debug room. Pet Friend would probably know what the furthest is you can wrong warp to. But you have to wrong warp somewhere where the game also changes your game moment. Oh, there you go. Didn't work. Even with Fury? With Fury, it should be less, right? Hit me one more time. Something, something, Britney Spears. He doesn't wanna. Okay. Please do 300 damage. Please and thank you. Okay. We did it, guys. We dodged lucky sevens on Tifa. Yeah, Fury is double. Fury's double, Sadness is half. So pretty big boost. Now we just have to dodge it with Yuffie and Sid. Which will probably be easier because we're probably just going to be... Or not Sid, Vincent. It'll probably be easy because we're probably going to throw him into fights like guard carry armor, and carry armor's just going to do big damage and completely fly past it. All right. How are we doing on money? About 30k. I can at least get my my stables. The stables are so expensive. Maybe I should think this over. Can we do this with only 2 stables? Get 1 stable for the good chocobo, 1 stable for the okay chocobo, or whatever it takes. Mix them, get the blue chocobo or green chocobo, and then go get the thing, and then release him. And then do it again. Oh, the new chocobo has to go into a stable. Right. Does it? I don't think I've ever tried. Not sure if I ever tried. Yo, Kirsch, thank you so much for the brand new sub. Get some love in the chat for Kirsch. We love seeing those brand new people. Thank you, man. Great to have you here. I don't know if I've ever tried, but he's either going to say you need another stable, or it's just going to like make me ride it right away. I don't know. I think so too. I mean, we can buy 2 and try. It's not going to hurt anything. Also, can't I use the same 2 chocobos? Or is that... You have to do like a bunch of fights, don't you? To mate again? Don't you have to do like 10 or 20 fights or something? I don't remember. Or do I have to get 2 whole new chocobos? I know a lot about chocobos. 10 fights, okay. That's what I thought. Let's take a gander Let's take a gander at our MP here, or our materia here. If I sell these sense materials, I get 1,781 gil. Whoopee! These all materials are worth like 8k. I mean, that's just not worth it. It's not worth it when a master is 1.4 mil. How are we going to win these races? I have to buy him a bunch of green. Aren't Silkus greens like $7 million? We're at the other guy, right? We gotta go give him a visit anyways. He has an E skill for me. Don't I need like another mortgage? This is gonna be rough. I don't know. They're 5k? What are we doing? I don't think this is gonna work out. Yeah, I don't know. I think we showed up to the races and we were like, I want to bet on this horse. And they said, how much? And we said, huh? I didn't know I had to put money down. Thought you just bet and then win. Put 5 cents on red. Okay, well, like, even if we spend the time doing this, it's not gonna be worth the time investment. We wanted to get Quadra Magic and maybe Mime because we need to kill carry armor as quickly as possible so he doesn't grab people. But getting the Chocobos to the point where they can win races is going to be a problem. And I don't know like what the odds are. It's a glitch. You were not supposed to land there. They get good. I mean, we could win like the low tiers, but we're not going to win A, I don't think. We're going to give him the nut with a pretty low chance of getting a blue or a green. And then we're going to have to fight 10 fights before we can try again. The nut. You gotta feed him the nut. You only have to win 4 races between the 2 chocobos if you want to breed to get a green or blue. But what are the odds? What are the odds? How good are the greens? Is there a crappier green we can give? Can't find where each green does. Or what each green does. There we go. Oh, it doesn't tell me exactly though. Probably, I feel like the best thing to do would be buy a bunch of the cheapest green. Just so he gets cooperation. What do we need for... Two great yellow chocobos with a carob nut, at least 4 race win between the parents will guarantee a green or blue? Really? Is there anywhere else to get great chocobos that isn't Medial? There's a place over here. This spot has a chance for greats. Oh, here's the exact stats. Yeah, Geishel greens are actually pretty nice. Great chocobos. This is rocket launch pad, right? Not accompanied by Velcher tasks. As long as there's no Velcher tasks. But there's Valrons here. We should probably do the gold saucer area instead. This... I'm getting conflicting information, though, because this other map said that there are no great chocobos by gold saucer area. So I'm getting conflicting answers here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think those are good. I think we're just gonna have to do the medial ones. You get good and great from gold saucer. All right, let's try it. What are the greats? What do the greats show up with? Harpy? I got conflicting answers when I looked online. Some said... I can actually look in the code, but I don't want to do that. But some said great, some said good here. I might just do medial, because spirals aren't too bad. I don't think they do percentage damage with their roll, do they? I don't think so. I think it has to be 2 spirals. No, it could be 1 or 2 spirals. Okay. We get a scary fight, we just throw dragon scales. Also, should wait. Put my greens at the top. Worth the XP. So I might want to save those for carry armor. Do you have like a regular spell? Poison? What happened to Barrett? Some things. He had some things happen. Nice. Perfect. Might have to be careful. Added cut might hit the chocobo. This thing gets big defense when it's spinning. Did you just die? Thank you. Okay. We can get this boy winning some races. Then I'll catch another one. I thought of another eating utensil, bread. I hate it here. I'd love to buy 7 million of your finest Geishel green. Good old bread. Oh, by the way, they're called gizzard greens in the frickin'... Oh, he's female. In the menu. See how she does. I mean... She is a great chocobo. So, like, just off that alone, she's going to be okay. Do I have enough money for a gold pass? Because I should probably get a gold pass. I don't need to get a gold pass. I'm not going to go there 10 times. We're going to be efficient. Alright, it's 5 o'clock. So I guess we'll sit. Okay, I need to know. I need to do one race. Okay, I gotta do one race. I'm like a gambler on his last dollar. I need one more race. I want to see if he can actually win before we call it quits. I know, it's 5 o'clock already. I'm really happy with our progress, though. We're, like, in the thick of it now. This is do or die area now. I was afraid it would take us 2 Fridays to get to the point where... Why is he there? I don't remember that's being closed. When you're Tifa, you can't race without Cloud? Really? I thought you could. No, I guess not, because you do the other games with Tifa and Sid if they like are in your party and jump in. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We set it up at least. That was the important part. We set it up with Tifa. We can knock it down with Cloud if need be. I really want to do at least one race, though, to know if this is even a strat that'll work, because if it isn't, then I need to, like, rethink what we're doing. If we get through Tifa and through Sid and back to Cloud and then realize this is going to work, then I'm going to have to do more Gil farming, and I'll have to do it with Cloud. I could test it on another file, but I kind of want to not do that on purpose to make the run more interesting. So I guess we'll just run it. We'll just run it and see what happens. We will run with the hope that this strat works and we can get Quadra Magic. So next week we will get Yuffie. We'll do the Yuffie side quest. We'll get Vincent. And then we'll do the train mission. Get Cloud back. And then... Oh, we already got Yuffie. Get Vincent. I forgot we got Yuffie. And then when we get Cloud back, we'll test the racing. If it works, then we'll get either a blue or green Chocobo, get either Mime or Quadra Magic, hopefully both if we can find a safe place to do battles, which we should be able to. And then go fight Carry Armor. And hope he doesn't grab Cloud on turn 1. Or double Lapis Laser on turn 1. It's all going to come down to that. It's all going to come down to flipping the coin on Carry Armor. One thing that's really nice is Barrett is still alive. Which means we can sacrifice him to the Magic Hammer gods. We can go get Magic Hammer, put all the enemy skills on him, use it on him so everyone learns it, sacrifice his MP, and then everyone has Magic Hammer, and we can Magic Hammer Carry Armor, and then we only have to worry about him grabbing us. So, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna... There's a couple different ways we can do Carry Armor. We can either just nuke him as fast as possible. We could throw the Dragon Fang to make the arm grabs more rare. And then Magic Hammer the middle. And then take out the middle. Or we could Dragon Fang to make the grabs more rare. Magic Hammer the middle. And then take out the arms. Which I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's the safest way. But there's a lot of different options, honestly. I really wish we could just do Carry Armor without Cloud. Because it makes me very nervous. But, you know, he could also double Lapis turn 1, and there's nothing we can do. We can't even put up a guard before that. We can give Cloud the Protect Ring, but that's it. It's up to the RNG gods. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully we can do the racing pretty quickly. That way, if this run does end up resetting, it's not like a huge time loss. And I'm pretty happy with our pace. You know, we're at, what, 15 hours? And we're pretty much at the point where we're going to find out if the run succeeds or not. So if we reset, we lose 18, 19 hours worth, which is still extremely punishing, the most punishing of any challenge run I've ever done. Trophy low percent would have been even worse if we didn't one-shot it, but we one-shot it. But yeah, it's going to be punishing if we die, but 19 hours is better than 25 hours or 30 hours. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And there's always the chance we beat Carry Armor, but then Sephiroth takes us down. Yeah, man, it's been fun. Even if, no matter what happens, the slow optimization of the entire game, the random things that can happen, the freaking lucky 7s on Kate Sith, and everything we've learned up to this point, and all of our things we're gonna do better next run. It's been awesome. Regardless of what happens, it's been an awesome run so far. So yeah, let's say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thanks so much for watching the Ironman Necrosis Challenge. We're getting into it next week. Be here if you can be, Friday live, because that'll be the day we find out if this run makes it or not. Next Friday's going to be wild. That'll be the day. We know if we one-shot it or if we're going all the way back. But yeah, thanks so much for supporting the run on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next episodes. Peace.